Ooh.
Tell me about it.
Captivating aroma. I mean,
Oh, no, I just farted, dude.
yeah.
So unless I learn how to fart roses, go me.
Takamaki.
Takoyaki, not maki. Welcome to the Leo Temple. Unlike other temples before where we had like a bit of a jovial tune or an air of regalness around it, this place just fucking wants you to get in and get out. And these are the Cthulhu Pass demons I guess Johnny to show off. That was me double checking my power.
Oh, fuck this. What that thing? That's the home menu, son. I check it when I think the battery's gonna fuck me.
Yeah, that's what I fucking did. Because now I was like getting scared. Here's me pissing it off.
Why piss off a Cthulhu boss?
Well, no reason. I didn't mean to. But I thought this was the rumor. I thought this was honestly the battle in which I pissed off the demon and got the them to spread a rumor that my weapon sucks. But it's pretty much here where in these battles where Throne decides to be a real team player because he just manages 3 straight rank 2 mutations in a fucking row. Like I go from 1 to 8 in record time. Here I start using Hades up a bit more. I switch around Lisa's persona again to Throne to help boost her dexterity. It's pretty much a pretty decent judgment persona. That's why I went with it. By the by, the Cthulhu boss are weak to strike. I forgot to cast Gigantic Fist instead of setting it on fire. Thank you, Mr. TikTok. You're welcome.
Yeah, what she said.
And I also made Isis for Maya. Isis rocks. Fantastic persona and all sorts of offensive strats, and resists and reflects almost all magic.
Now, Isis is named after
Osiris's wife.
Okay, that's what maybe. It's Egyptian, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's Yukari's ultimate persona in 3, and it goes back to being a really kick-ass persona in 4 and 5.
Okay.
Well, 4 more so than 5. I was actually the weakest Isis ever was.
I used to like the name ISIS before it became a terrorist group.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. I got nothing.
Matt, you leave me speechless.
Yeah.
That's good, right? No.
Matt, sometimes I swear you're a walking Tumblr account.
Oh, you fucker.
I don't remember that dickhead.
Time for water talents, which is basically just a huge water slash. Sweet.
Can't they can't.
That was the next battle one. Oh wait, I think I think we might have shot off the wrong Cthulhu Pass battle. There's like multiple battles where I have 3 of them in a row, and one of them is where they spread the rumor that June's weapon is a piece of shit.
Well, it's a flower.
Well, it comes from shit, yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean I have to throw it like it's a fucking daffodil. What happened to my rose?
It wilted. Put that shit in water, June.
Dude, what if like when you spread... Oh, that's a good item I had to get. Dordona's Ore. That basically refines into a level 46 persona called Il Danak, which normally is a good fire persona on all intents and purposes, but that's more so in Eternal Punishment. Innocent Sin, he comes right after you got like the level 55 Apollo, so no. But I was gonna say, Matt, I know you don't watch Rick and Morty often, but instead of like a daffodil, instead of like in like the center of the daffodil, the center of the flower, instead of like the usual shit that goes there, I'm not a fucking horticulturist. I don't know what the hell that is. Instead of like a regular flower, it's just like a butt on a stem, and it just farts in June's face every time he uses it. I also got
So why is this place so dour compared to the other temples? I mean, is it strictly because of the character it focuses on?
We have no indication to really believe Tatsuya is dour. But then again, it's just like I said, Leo's just like a dark ass little place. Oh, this motherfucker.
Robofish.
Yeah, this shithead is pretty much resilient to damn near everything but lightning. And I don't happen to have lightning magic on me. Like, at all, until Isis learns Zeodyne later on. So until then, I'm just gonna have to kind of swing at it with my best spells.
Taksaka, is that his name?
Yeah. By the by, we got a 2 rank up right off the bat, and alright, it's Affectionate Prayer in Eternal Punishment. Innocent Sin is Heartfelt Prayer. And that gives me Maha Blank Kaja, which is really helpful to have. Also, I mutated another persona into Sarasvati, who admittedly ultimately sucks, but does have a few good benefits. A, being good cheap healing. B, a special benefit to Sarasvati is any healing spell that hits Sarasvati's user is doubled.
Okay. The thing's supposed to look like a clownfish.
Clownfish?
Yeah, according to the Shin Megami Tensei wiki. Let's see what it's based off of. In Hindu mythology,
Evil king.
Takshaka was a great Naga king that was driven out of his home in the Khandava forest by the Pandava brothers and forced to build a new city known as Takshasila, where he ruled over the Naga race. He also shoots laser beams.
Yes, he does, as evidenced by photon cannon. Tried to charm it, that didn't work. Bam. Photon cannon. Infinity. Yeah, it's just like I think it's like a really strong gun attack, which I'm not gonna fucking bother
It's a
with.
majestic looking fucking laser though.
It is.
Like that should be endgame shit.
Kind of is. Photon cannon usually is found in game.
Is it strike?
I think it's a shot.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a laser, so
I would think it's shot.
it's actually a bullet that feels like a punch.
Ah, rubber bullets.
Yeah. Oh. Or paintballs.
That fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, let's flambe this fish.
You overcooked it.
Sometimes I do that admittedly with fish. Like I want to make sure it's completely done right. So it's like if the recipe tells me to bake for 15 minutes, I bake 20. It actually comes out really nice and crispy.
Well, because if you deliberately leave it in the oven longer if you want it crispy. You know, depends on what I'm cooking in the oven.
You got in my way. You were stupid. You were slapped.
Fish slapped.
That would be some wacky shit. You just take like the demon and just start beating demons with it.
Yeah. And it finishes off with a photon cannon.
Fish. And even the cutscenes between here and then are the same thing. One room, the mass circle gets gunned down by Nazis, and another room, the mass circle overwhelmed the Nazis.
This is kind of 50-50.
They're both shit.
I mean, yeah, they both got died.
They're two halves of a turd.
Really should get that head spinning issue checked out, though.
That's supposed to be like the really big clue for you that A, they're not human, or B, at least they're robots.
Maybe. It's got to mean shit for their accuracy, though.
Right? I don't know, man.
Such a pinch as soon as my head aligns.
If I can see what the fuck I'm doing.
I only have one shot. Fuck, I missed it. Fuck, I missed it. Fuck, I missed it. What the hell's the Commandant doing? He's just minding his own business.
Yeah, he's pretty much just. I do think like to a degree they actually are robots because you could tell like you can see like an antenna jutting out of their heads.
Oh, see, I always thought that was like some sort of communicator.
Right. Oh. If they're human, that should be a really big clue that these ain't really the Nazis. Matt, what are we doing?
What are we doing, Matt?
Come on, pass Matt. You can do it. Pass Matt. Stop.
See, if it's
Oh, that's right,
gray, that means it's super.
I was also showing off the other spells I made in the past in the time between videos because I was also making up a lot of them in the I cut them out. Now I've just had no fucking excuse. Like, what spell do I want to use here? There we go. I'm gonna drown them. Except for the Commandant, he's just getting blown the fuck up.
With a single target spell?
Yeah. You're soaping. I do like the translation better though. Nova Kaiser as opposed to Nova Scyther. Nova Kaiser implies like King Nuclear or some shit like that, or Nuclear King.
Make way for King Nuclear.
Nova Emperor, or Sun Emperor, really, which makes the most sense. As opposed to Nova Scyther, which kind of makes you think of a fucking fire-type Scyther Pokemon, which now sounds more badass now that the words came out of my mouth. Ah, shit, we're getting shot. Yeah, his head just turned into a chainsaw.
Yep, I remember that. Oh, yes, photon cannon, too.
Son of a bitch.
His head is the fish.
No, fuck. He just whipped out. He just dropped his gun and whipped out a little fish.
Yeah.
Kind of an underwhelming reaction to getting hit with a chainsaw.
Take a chainsaw like a man.
Right?
being a man is.
Taking a chainsaw in the face.
Yeah.
Am I right, fellas? Why are you all looking at me like, ow?
Close your eyes.
How do I keep falling for that?
Like you're right in my nipple.
Right on. One with the golden honey on it. Yeah, that's why it's taking me like embarrassingly longer than it should have, just because I couldn't make up my fucking mind what fusion spell I wanted to do.
Do you want me to fast forward and feign unconsciousness? Yeah, so this battle's great. What happened? Oh, they're dead.
Why haven't Johnny diabetic?
I was like, I got amazing. Killing my sleep. It's like an Elmer Fudd. What the fuck was that?
Can you? Nah, I can't imagine an Elmer Fudd now in the Nazi
I'd rather not.
propaganda cartoon.
Elmer Fudd being
Jesus Christ, though. You can see it, though, which makes it
well, we did have wartime propaganda cartoons, though.
We did,
Who
but
was the actual
Elmer Fudd?
Nazi, though? Wasn't it Donald Duck?
Yeah.
I don't want to play Kingdom Hearts anymore.
God, that would be the world's most bizarre-ass world Nomura could think of for a fucking reference.
Propaganda world.
Yeah. World War II. Wait, what? Sora?
Ooh, we got the My Comfy Couch key item.
Oh my god. My comfy couch.
Yeah.
As you've noticed here, Artemis still has the least amount of use among them all. I start to change that up near the end of the game, though. Just so I can, like, get that unique Dragon Cross fusion for all 5 of them.
The lights in the door.
What do they mean? They're just colors.
Oh, shit. Not everything has to have a door, Minnie. Sometimes a door's a door. Gotta let it go.
All right. A sense of oppression.
I'm being oppressed. Did you say Mr. Persona?
Mr. Persona. No, he said my Persona.
Oh, okay, that's I read that as Mr. Persona.
Mr. Persona.
Mr. Persona here says we should probably go through the door.
There's no such thing as a Mr. Persona. That's just part of you. Isn't that right, Mr. Zippo?
Does Zippo have a persona?
Yeah, it's Volcanus.
Yeah.
That was my initial persona. Look up more more detailed art of him, and you'll probably see that it really does look like a walking fucking lighter.
Wait, all right, give me the name one more time.
Volcanus, Vulcanus. Innocent Sin. Likewise with Kronos, because it was because it's also reminiscent because of the gift Tatsuya gave June, which is his father's watch. Kronos has a face. Kronos not only is the ultimate persona, the god of time, it also has a fucking clock for a face.
Yeah, it's a walking lighter.
Yeah, what do you think, Mr. Zippo was not just an empty joke?
Yeah, it's like a robot designed from Battle Network and teeth.
Exactly. Look up Kronos. You'll see Mr. TikTok right on the face there.
But I don't know why, but for some reason it doesn't seem as out there as
No,
just being
because
designed
because it actually does make some good reasonable sense.
Yeah.
It's heavily inspired based off of Tatsuya's childhood friend June and the gift that June gave him, which was
his face is a literal clock.
Yeah.
He also has what the fuck are they?
What?
Where's the rest of his pants and sleeves?
Oh no, it's all mechanical. It's all mechanical here.
Yeah, no, but look at his pants.
Oh wow. No, that's the Joker's old clothing.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what I'm thinking it's supposed to be.
I don't know what I'm thinking to it.
Makes sense to me. I mean, they are the same shade of gray.
He's got ball joints.
Ball joints?
He's yeah.
Knee joints?
Yeah, the shape is ball, so you can turn him anyway. Think Barbie doll, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Puppet.
Because.
Because.
Your puppet.
Oh! Just beat him down with a fucking stick.
Yeah, no.
Drown him.
They got sticks. We can't hope to win.
We have fucking. I have a fucking machine gun, Tatsuya. Yeah, but that's
but so did they, and they still got beat.
That's a good point. Drown him. Oh yeah. what's his name, also reached up to rank 8, so now he got his unique skill, Terror Fortune. Powerful ass spell. It does wind damage. I think it also does some degree of light damage. And it also it also reflects random statuses to all enemies. But I think the trade-off is that if the enemy isn't weak to wind, you can't inflict the statuses. Drown, baby.
Boom. Starting to get into the high tier triple digits.
Oh yeah. Maybe we'll hit 4 damage. Vaya con Dios.
Au revoir.
Sayonara.
Bye. So he's ran out of languages.
Could have been Toodles.
Yeah.
Toodaloo. And the same inscription.
Do they all share that inscription?
Yeah. It's also kind of warning you what's going to happen if you take all the fucking skulls.
You gonna play Final Fantasy V?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, Final Fantasy V is slightly different. We only take the shards afterwards because nobody fucking listened to us.
Yeah, well, the more like what happens if the crystals are gone.
Yeah, right.
More likely what happens if the skulls are removed.
Ooh.
What happened?
Yukichi said something stupid and he got punched
Oh,
for
yeah,
it.
punched.
No, but the thing is, though, is that it is kind of like 5 in a way, though, where the world just had a life-ending disaster because the wind crystal was destroyed, and neither kingdom of the water and fire, neither the water or the fire kingdom bothered to listen to you about the fucking crystals.
It's a freak accident, Matt. That would happen to any wind crystal. Oh, there are actual lyrics in this song.
Taurus is perfect for Lisa. Yeah, she's a rampaging bull. She was searching anything having to do with Ta-Daa!
A rampaging bull. In fact, the sight of this temple drives her nuts.
Well, maybe I'm a lion. Oh, fuck. Now I'm going to want you to edit that shit in over the actual boss battle. Yeah, that shit was that shit was amazingly fucking epic. I actually got that
Again,
in
it was
the
one of
city
those
too.
things, like, it's one of those things where, like, 8 bored the hell out of me, but I love the fucking soundtrack so much.
I can say the same about 13. For all the shit I can give it, the soundtrack is something I'll never diss.
Yeah, I still love listening to Saber's Edge, the boss battle music.
Tetsuya's persona is seething with anger, and
I'm so fucking angry!
more like the lighter's just going out of control.
Yeah. I didn't even flick it, it's already on.
I liked how the growling stomach appeared right when Ikichi said he was hungry.
Again, that sound is your persona reacting.
Yeah, or it's just my stomach growling.
Maybe. Indigestion.
Sounds like a lion
My
roar.
persona must be here.
Indigestion. I gotta take a shit. I do kind of like that this persona roar, though, sounds like a lion growling.
We were on the Leo temple.
Right.
So.
In we go. The shadow has this shadow here has a certain amount of speech it'll give you to try to break you, depending on what answers you gave Miss Saiko.
Right.
Whoa! And you tried to set me on fire right out the gate.
No nonsense. He is.
Except for the face.
Yeah, except for the face. Like, he spiked the tea and he's waiting for someone to drink it.
Have you discovered the fabled meaning of life? Some life, aimless and irritating. You must have figured out by now that your life has no meaning whatsoever. You're right. I'm just a fucking set of eyes.
Negative. I ain't gonna beat Popsicle.
Tell me I'm wrong. You're completely wrong. Fuck you.
Don't fucking make me a liar out of me.
You actually hate June. No. Ikichi. I think if you do this, you fuck up a conversation tactic between the two of them. We don't hate him, don't we? Don't we, Mr. Zippo? Yeah,
Kill him,
that's right.
motherfucker!
Let's go, Mr. TikTok. You got it, June. Ah, you talk to your watch too? No, seriously, like that's why I keep bringing up Mr. TikTok. It's the same thing as Mr. Zippo. Just replace the fucking fire for wind.
Shadow Tetsuya. It's the biggest resting bitch face I've ever seen in my life.
It's the perfect resting bitch face I've ever seen.
Though visible, I cannot be dismissed. However,
And Apollo's dressed in like a midnight blue, if not black.
the sun is irreplaceable because it is singular. I shall incinerate you with my dark flame and make the power of light mine.
Do Apollo and Tatsuya say this in their voice?
Yeah.
True. It is the destiny.
Oh, actually, come to think of it now, because you hear Tatsuya's voice and it's like, yeah, I'm a 33-year-old man who didn't get to the point of voice acting. But, yeah. Compared to the, thankfully though, compared to, Shadow Lisa and Shadow Ikichi, Tatsuya doesn't really have any real big tricks. Drown him with water, drown him with water whenever you get a shot.
Okay, well, level 53. He has 3,590 HP. Doesn't drop anything.
Of course not.
Bitch.
Cheap ass.
He's null to fire, of course. Takes only half the damage from, what's EL? Electricity?
Electricity.
He's immune to nuclear as well.
Mm-hmm.
It takes twice from light.
That, mind you, that's light damage, not like Hama magic. So you
Yeah.
can't use Hama and instantly kill him.
No. He has Dark Nova Kaiser.
Same shit.
Yeah, a high almighty plus dark damage to one enemy. He has Maragidine.
Fire all.
Yeah, it's an enemy group. Agidine.
Fire one.
Yep. Friedine?
Nuclear all.
Okay, there we go. And Freela?
Nuclear all middle damage.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Gigantic Fist, which we've seen before.
multiple times.
Yes.
Usually by me. Now, as I said before, though, compared to the other two, there's no real status matches you have to watch out for, and you can't really out-damage you 5-1, so you're going to win this easily. Just make sure to remember, though, always make, as I said before, make sure you have Tatsuya equipped with Apollo before you go into this fight. Otherwise, you're not going to get the you're not going to remove some weaknesses. Punch him in the mouth.
This guy has trivia. It is hinted that Shadow Tatsuya may represent Tatsuya's emptiness and his lack of direction in life if his response to Miss Psycho is not having any dreams for the latter.
Right.
Hints are that Lisa spoke about his shadow sounding cold and empty as if he's a machine, and the shadow mentioning about dreams and goals being meaningless in one's life and expected life to decide. The Ayla Shrine incident may have affected his view on dreams, which rendered him emotionless.
And mute.
Yeah. And he can't talk. He
Wow.
talks to a lighter. You tell me if he was affected.
I mean, the only other crazy case we have is that kid who keeps talking to his watch.
Ask me what time it is. It's
That fucking over.
Mark and I used to say that to each other all the fucking time.
Did it drive your mother nuts?
Especially- No. Here's the thing, because when Mark first joined the military,
Right.
and he got back from basic training, he got this new watch, but it was one of those glow-in-the-dark ones. And Mark and I watch Rocko's Modern Life all the fucking time. So at night, he would always go, "Hey, John, ask me what time it is."
I would have fucking gone nuts after a while. So ultimately, like I said, unfortunately, because they don't really have interesting statuses, nothing really we can talk much about here. Just punch him in the face, heal up whenever you can, make sure your SP don't go too low, and you're fine. He doesn't even have like Dark Agileo or anything like what's his name threw at you. Plus with Sarasvati here, just easily keeping my health up whenever I need it to at the cheap SP cost, so you're not going to lose.
Now, she's a result of the mutation, right?
Yes. Coin, rod, wand, and cup. The 4 minor arcana are all mutation persona. You can't get them regularly. The trade-off is they usually really fucking rock, though. Except coins. Coins I just find a little too defensive for my liking. I don't remember what Sarasvati's return item is. Nuke, out. I think after this dungeon, after I get some money together, I start going, actually bother to upgrade my armor and shit. End game, the best place is Lotus for that.
Lotus?
Yeah. Or Renjadai. I love this boss track so fucking much. It's unbelievable. Like, they did a damn good job on the fucking remix of this track.
What did the original track sound like?
It's roughly the same thing as this. Like, it's pretty much like the original piece. You hear like the original track in the first part of it, but this whole riff here is just Meguro or whoever's the guitarist here just having a good fucking time. Like, yo,
So this solo is not in the original track.
no, this is just Meguro telling his band, yo, we're just gonna have some fucking fun with this, all right? Or he just got carried away and they were like, you know what, fuck it, leave it in.
It's like, we have to set the stop button. And we only have so much tape.
Drink up.
One does a juggling act, and the other just summons rain.
Gotta keep him distracted somehow.
Yeah. Yeah. One does a juggling act, and Hades just kicks him in the ass.
Doink doink. This is me also lamenting the fact that I don't have Taru or Makakaja available to me just yet. I was so pissed.
Were you trying to go for it earlier?
Well, yeah, because remember, the magic power, if you do Makakaja or Taru Kaja, you up your damage dealing potential. I'm going to try to make it a point to get a persona that has just those abilities, that has at least those abilities, so I don't have to waste so much time in the boss battles in the future. Yeah, because you see what the fuck a Taru Kaja's Pegasus Strike did to Joker. It's like fucking 1,500 of his HP. Remember, I think Nova Scyther might have a chance to kill you instantly if you're not immune to dark.
Well, let me take a look at that one more time.
I just saw all light immune dark damage. I'm not sure about the instant kill or if that's just relegated to Ikichi's Bloody
It
Divorce.
just says deal high almighty plus dark damage.
Yeah, I think that's like strictly Ikichi's Bloody Divorce. Doink doink.
It's like traits, no personality.
I like that. That's actually fucking comical considering you make it, so without it,
Yeah.
you don't.
You don't.
Tattoo, you're as boring as a lighter. You take that back.
Oh, shut up.
I neither confirm nor deny this. Ouch! That's what he really thinks of you, Lisa.
Don't do drugs.
Fuck, that's an effective PSA.
Yeah.
Right up there with the Punisher. Remember, kids, driving while drunk is against the law. You know how I feel about lawbreakers.
Yes, sir, Mr. Punisher, sir. He changes his last name to Punisher.
Frank Punisher.
My name is Frank Punisher.
What about Frank
Guess
Castle?
what I do for a living?
You're a sadist at the local gay bar? Take a walk with me.
I'll give you a happy ending.
I'll give myself a happy ending.
And then I'll furiously masturbate over your corpse.
Oh, Christ, you probably would. Yeah. Right in the back of my head. Ouch!
It's the blows you don't see that are the worst.
Of course. We're wrapping. He's about to fall down soon enough. Yep, and he turned now. Ah, I wish that was the
hoping that was the last one. Here, what do you think about the smell?
It's the butt flower.
Yeah.
Not bad. About what I expect from myself.
But I have no
But
dreams.
even if
Fuck you,
keep
dude.
doing, You can't get rid of your own shadow. I'll always be there.
It should have just imploded.
What do you think, Mr. Zippo?
My other self. The light of day now shines upon the vast lands within thee. No works of darkness shall bar our path.
What about so I can see in the dark? Yo, you joke about that, but it's actually mentioned in supplementary material that Ellen from Persona 1, she actually summons her persona so she can vent to it.
Well, you got to bet on, so you need a shoulder to lean on.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, is that her ultimate personas are either Nike, or if she's going by her ultimates, the Archangels Gabriel or Michael. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Saint Michael, the dude who put the boots to Lucifer, having to hear a woman gripe about her day? He's just there with all his fucking sword going.
I miss Lucifer.
This is my temple, not yours.
Yeah. I got a brand new apartment here. Hold on a second.
Yeah, seriously. For feng shui, this place kick out the Nazis and demons. You do all right.
Yeah, we really got to kick out those Nazis first.
Oh, totally.
Hey guys, this skull's on fire.
All of them are. Wind will go unchecked, and water will lose its purpose. Hey!
Yeah, he keeps talking. You put it in his pocket.
He just gave me like an image of the skulls all talking to each other, or just never shutting the fuck up. While we deal with the chatty skeletons, we're gonna let you guys go here. When we see you next week, we're gonna take out the last temple. See you then.